Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Buffalo Bills franchise here on Madden NFL 11. We are picking up where we left off from the last video. We're in week 2. Just beat Miami. Looked kind of shaky at times, not gonna lie, but this should be an easier game. I think if this team's as bad as they are when you can select them, they are not. That is terrifying. Why are they an 85 when they're like a 71 when you're looking for teams to pick for exhibition mode? But we're an 84. We have heart. They don't. I don't know. The Rams have a lot of heart. This could be a terrifying game, but it is in Buffalo. And if you guys have been enjoying the Buffalo Bills franchises, we are approaching, or might be past, video 50 on the channel of this franchise. Halfway through it. Let me know in the comments section. Hit that like button. And subscribe. Bills, Rams, they're picking tails. Everybody knows it's always heads unless you watch my other videos, and then it's the opposite. We always select a kick because I'd rather have the ball to begin the second half. I don't know if there's any actual good thing that comes out of that. I used to think that the only real teams that should ever get that would be teams like the Titans, who have Derrick Henry. That way by the second half the team's exhausted, but and they also have the whole half to relax. So they have Sam Bradford at quarterback, Steven Jackson at running back, which I'm terrified of, and a guy wide open in the first play of the game. That's a good start. So let's not do whatever that was, huh, Sean? Sean McDermott is our defensive coordinator, by the way. We got rid of Patine. I don't know how to say his name. First name's Mike. Jim Schwartz wanted to be a head coach. Could have picked him up, but he would have had to have been a defensive coordinator. It's the same problem as the last game. Our main problem is our defense to start the game, and then our offense for the entire rest of it. We need something to jumpstart it. And tackling. But, hey, if you watch Buffalo Bills football in real life, that's the product. That's the product. Alright? That's the brand. Nice play by Bird. Yeah, I thought he was going to have an easy one. Like, oh my gosh, Sam Bradford is throwing dots. Of course, this might have been before his shoulder injury, smashing his hand on his own players' heads about 5 times, and I'm pretty sure that leg injury. Good tackle by Paulus. You picked up the first down. No, you didn't. Challenge it. I'm not. That's a waste. Challenge it. I dare you. Challenge it. Make them pay, McKelvin. You're going to be sitting on the bench. Drayton Florence picks that off 2/3 of the time. 2/3. You're already at 0 for 2. Come on, guys. You can't let Brown gain yards on you, okay? I don't even know who Brown is. Steven Jackson, fine. Hall of Famer. Brown, probably a rookie. And don't even get me started on Gilliard. Oh, I don't know who these guys are. I guess that's a success. They still wasted an entire quarter in a single drive. And almost missed the kick, to be fair. Another Brown. They got Brown at running back, Brown kicking field goals. What is going on here? Okay, Parrish, let's return this. Just doesn't have the same chutzpah as Percy Harvin. Of course, Percy Harvin only has 1 catch for 12 yards, so. Uh-oh. My favorite pass of all time. Definitely didn't feel my entire body want to just run run as far away as possible. Let's just send this deep. Percy Harvin should be able to beat him. He can't. He dropped it. My favorite. Does Percy Harvin have dropping problems? That's a great start to the game. We need to run the ball more. Like a lot more. I'm sorry, Fred. See, let's run the ball. Let's just run the ball. Get out of bounds. 18-yard run. That is going to be such an interesting part to our game plan. Because we've... Oh, Roberts maybe? This is the route that Parrish used to dominate on. Or not. Or a holding foul. That should have been roughing the passer. I got thrown on the ground after the play. Levitre. The man... I don't understand this game. The man's my best offensive lineman, yet he just does a terrible job 99% of the time. Good block there, Felton. You guys are just doing great. So if your whole team improves, but you're playing worse, whose fault is that? It'd be the player's fault. Like my fault, but I don't know what I'm supposed to do differently, to be honest. Thanks, Spiller. You really needed to catch that. Last year, Spiller drops that every time. This year, when it matters most, every tipped pass will be caught. That was supposed to be DeAndre Roberts. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. My receivers are getting jammed at the line every single play. Which I guess is the logical thing to do when you're using an entire speed team, but isn't that kind of like nonsense? Shouldn't that... I think the game's bugging. I honestly think the guy just caught it with his right hand calling for a fair catch. I don't know. I don't have the wherewithal to do that. Or maybe the appropriate word is like, I'm not that stupid. It's one-handed fair catch call. Catch it with your fingers extended. Everybody falls down. Brandon Spikes, you almost did it, and I'm not going to get mad at you. I don't think we've had a sack yet this season. Oh, yes, the full blitz. I shouldn't have said anything. Greer picks it off, his second pick of the season. Immediately. He's the best selection of the entire year. I mean, it's not even that impressive what he did, but still, I mean, just the fact he can catch. I might want to try putting him at wide receiver or offensive line. Maybe he can do everything. Okay, decent run there for Fred. Let's just get back to the game we know how to play. Okay. 31 years old. Don't matter. He's Fred Jackson. Get out of his way. I'd start him at 38. It's just the heart, okay? The raw power. The way he always falls forward. The way he doesn't drop picks. Oh wait, that's... I might be talking about the wrong people. The way he doesn't drop wide open touchdown passes. Oh, yep, still not talking about the right guy. Okay. Very ugly game. I mean, you take that one deep pass, and Sam Bradford's 1 for 5. It's in Buffalo. We do play ugly games here. Okay, thank you, Felton. On that play, single back was the right decision. Not worthless. Nice catch by Spiller. Spiller's improving at receiver. Unfortunately, it seems that his max yards he can go for on these catches is approximately 2, but he's improving. And also, that drag is dreadful. There you go, Percy Harvin. There you go. Jeez. Demetrius Bell and him giving each other high fives. I think he was the only lineman on that play that actually got a block. Okay. Next game, we're going to try scoring a touchdown in the first 3 minutes. Huh? Wouldn't that be fun? Okay. Here we go. They take a knee. Who is their return man? That is way too big to be a return man. He's too, like, he's a giant. He looks like a tight end. At best, it's like Gilliard or something. Okay, any pass rush? No. Oh, I take that back. Kyle Williams, slow and steady wins the race. He got there. First sack of the season. Game 2. Woohoo. Probably would have just been better off calling a timeout, to be fair. Or just, yeah, especially if you're just going to start changing the play. Are you not playing for his two possessions? Well, what I'm meaning by that is you're not trying to score here. You have plenty of time. You're the one down, not me. Okay, I'm just going to take Marcus Stroud and stare at you. What's wrong with you? I think Jeff Fisher's their coach at the time, right? Okay, that was kind of... Well, to be fair, that wasn't my fault. I pressed Y to pick it off, and Greer got the animation to do none of such a thing and just run by it. I'd like to have a replay of what the corner did on the corner blitz there, because it looked like he forgot what he was doing, kind of turned back around to run the other way, and then went back. Okay, so far the defense. Sean McDermott's really not doing too good for the team, huh? Okay. Okay. That whole drive felt wrong. That whole drive felt like first year Green Bay Packers, a critical mistake. That's what that felt like. Except for it wasn't so much my fault. It was just horrible animations. All right, there we go, Jansen. Get down there, you big... I don't even know who you are. Might have to go take a look at those positions again. Okay, we're gonna send Spiller deep and just see what happens. Let's go crazy. Vince Young going deep to the guy who catches everything when it's tipped. Touchdown. See? There you go, Vince Young. Like, could Fitz have done that? Second year Fitz probably could have done that. But I wouldn't have had as much confidence in it. So far, Vince Young hasn't really missed a pass besides the one where he was getting hit as he threw the ball. And, to be fair, Fitz made his fair share of those passes. But then he also missed ones where he was standing with no one around him. So, not really gonna say too much besides that. Yeah, honestly, I'm terrified of them going deep down the middle of the field. So let's put a zone over there, and at least then I have somebody to complain to. And see, had I not put that zone in the middle of the field, Whitner wouldn't have been there to come up and make the tackle to stop the man from running 80 yards through 20 people. I'm just really glad I'm not playing this game in all Madden. Okay, Vince Young, looking decent. Still no, really bad plays by Vince Young. Okay, now you can just, I'm just not even going to bother with that. Kicker kicks the ball into the middle of the end zone. I'm good. I'm fine. I'm telling you, Wood really getting to a point where I'm kind of going 80-ish overall offensive lineman. Is it better to just trade him? Or maybe the entire... Is that Eric Wood again? I think that was Eric Wood again that just got embarrassed. Yo, Wood, you don't have to play. Come on, man. He phased through Spiller. I want to see this. Yeah. Or more appropriately, he got the catch animation and Spiller didn't, but I feel robbed. This whole game just kind of makes me feel robbed. Should have been a pick on the one touchdown route. Or drive. That would have been Greer's second pick, by the way. Then I don't even jinx myself and get robbed on the fact that Spiller didn't even get a catch animation. After I got sacked and tackled for a loss because Woods deciding not to play football this year. Like, I feel like my defensive line needs to become my offensive line, and my offensive line needs to become my defensive line. Or maybe my offensive line just needs to become, like, not playing. What are these animations? Yeah, really, he's the one that gets hurt, huh? Steven Jackson runs through 3 full human beings, and the guy who gets injured is the guy who hit him first. Okay. 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 How about we, let's take a class in physics, shall we? Did I injure Sam Bradford? Please? Thank you. It's not the right thing to say, but in all honesty, I'm getting sick and tired of these nonsense catches on this whole drive. Who is their backup quarterback? Is that a rookie? Power. I don't like the fact that I'm up against literal power. I love how I have to blitz my entire team to get pressure. That's how you know you're running a Sean McDermott team. Yep. Oh, I'm feeling confident in this season. I just would like to know why every single team in the entire NFL is now an 85. Besides, like, half the teams in my division, but this is the Rams team. Like, what, did they draft 3 full seasons of God-tier team players? Like, I can't even talk because of how nonsense this game's making it feel right now. Really don't want to run on the right side. Don't really have too much of a choice. There you go, Fred Jackson. Just push him off you. Steven Jackson versus Fred Jackson. With minor contributions from quarterbacks that occasionally don't feel like playing actual football. Just run this ball, show dominance, actually block a couple of people. I actually saw decent blocks. Wow. That's a whole new world now. Now, the offense can finally open up. We can block. I really wish that wasn't sarcastic, but it is. Let's just get it underneath to Sean Nelson. Sean Nelson's got some shocking speed. I don't like what he did with the ball at the end of that play, but he has some shocking speed to him. Honestly, back and forth game. Don't feel good about the fact that it looks like it's going to go into the last team that has the ball because defense is not playing today. Besides, like, 2 corners. Got to get Fred Jackson into that end zone. Just push, team. Just push. Power versus power. Dear goodness, we have no chance. Power versus power. And then the second they say that, the entire offensive line's just like, or revolving door. Huh? Okay. I hate play action in this game. I hate it beyond a shadow of a doubt. It's so bad. Oh, beautiful. Thank you, Spiller. I don't know how, with all the improvements this team has made, the guy who's doing the best is the running back who, as a rookie, we told to become a receiver. Come on, guys. Like a 3-year player out there, out of position, embarrassing the entire field. And there's Fred Jackson, but that's... when Fred Jackson runs through you, that's not an embarrassment. That's an inevitability. Don't feel bad about that. It's just circle of life. Just like when Steven Jackson runs through somebody. Honestly, they have almost identical rushing numbers. Steven Jackson has a rushing touchdown. Fred Jackson, I think, has more yards. Okay, let's play a fun game. First person that can actually tackle Steven Jackson one-on-one. Okay. I actually say their name properly without screwing it up for the rest of the season. Huh? I feel like this is a run play. And it's not, of course. Whitner. You didn't just tackle him, you forced an incomplete pass. You mean all this time it was actually possible? Do I even bother to return this? Oh, they have Pat McAfee as their punter. That's crazy. Really? You don't say. Where do we start off with the ball? Is that the 30? That's just not bad. I think they gave us most of our yards. I'm glad I returned that with some level of commitment. Okay. Again, just this time the touchdowns were better. Like, Vince Young had a good day touchdown-wise. He did throw that pick, but I'm not blaming him for that nonsense. There's just nothing. Just nothing. Nothing at all. Let's send Roberts deep, and I'm going to send Spiller on a drag. There. Yeah, there's that slide. There's that Vince Young moving. I don't know why Wade Phillips is pumping up Kyle Williams. He's like, yeah, boys. They were showing Rams fans in the Buffalo Stadium throwing a fit. It's like, yeah, okay. The funny part about Jerome Felton is I'm pretty sure he was supposed to be a blocking fullback. And yet his blocks on linebackers and safeties, I don't enjoy them very much. Okay. We're going to run this ball. Because we need to pick up a first down. We have no good runs again, but hey. Fred Jackson, it doesn't matter how you run the ball, huh? And actually, I'm going to be stupid. You heard me. We're going to power O this. We're going to power O this, and we are going to gain yards. With Fred Jackson, we're going to get him 100 yards, which I think we just did. I don't know why they're... There we go. 113 yards of rushing. There. All things are right in the world again. If you guys enjoyed Game 2, Season 3 of this franchise, maybe we try to go for undefeated. Have every single game be absolutely horrendous. Do me a favor. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button if you're new to the channel. Help the channel grow. Help more people see the channel. In the comments, this is Season 3. It's going to be 4 seasons. Let me know what game you'd like to replace this. It's a little early, obviously. This is going to go on for several more months, but just let me know what you're thinking. And let me know how the team's looking. I don't feel like it's that much better, but, you know, it should be. It feels like in the games where we're playing poorly, there's less of a chance we're going to lose. So maybe that's what it is. The floor is higher now. Ceiling is definitely higher. but it just hasn't been shown yet. But the floor has definitely improved. And the player of the game is probably going to be Fred Jackson. We're actually going to see who the player of the game is this time, because it might be Vince Young for the first time, who's been having a good season so far. Let's see. Who do we got for the... Oh, it's Spiller. Okay. Have a great day, everyone. Bye.